it.
Under the same moon, we share the love, embracing the differences like hand in glove. Spreading peace and joy, it's a beautiful sight. Together we shine in each other's light. And now do we stand in love's pure might, watching the world share in love and light. Peaceful flight, colors of harmony, painting the night. United we stand in love's pure might.
At their home.
Yeah.
You're going outside their home? Is that where you're going?
Yeah, we'll be in the yard basically. But
you're going to be outside the Clinton's house?
they're getting deposed in regards to Epstein. But remember, for Lex Wexner, they actually went to his home to depose him. So this Thursday, this was like a week or two ago.
Really?
Yeah, but for the Clintons, it's going to be this week, Thursday and Friday.
Both of them?
Yeah.
What about their Chelsea?
I don't think so. Right now, it's just the Clintons. Yeah.
Wow.
All right, guys.
Yep.
Tomorrow. Yep.
All right, we'll see you. All right, guys. Nice meeting you too. Can you just tell people in regards to what you do?
Yes, so
What's your platform?
Nancy Collective. We are a victims advocacy foundation. We help families with outreach, getting the message out if they have a missing person or if there was a crime in their family. We will do what we can to help get we're like the warm blanket that we put around the family. If you want support, if you want posters, if you want us to try to connect you to get interviews with news, with MSM, with even TikTok or Facebook or anything, we will get that in order. We will do interviews from your home. We'll get exposure however you need, so we'll get your loved one back home and safely to you.
Oh, really? So you guys help those who are less fortunate, right?
Right. Anything. I mean, it could be, any case. We will try to. We reach out to the family, and we've had family members say, "No, thank you. We're very private. We don't want any attention." Or some say, "Yes, please." And we've had families reach out that just find us online and say, "I see what you do. We've had, XYZ missing for 4 years. Do you think there's anything you can do here?" There's just we try to help wherever we can.
And you came out of what state?
I drove out of Dallas, Texas.
Wow, that's a long way, right?
It is.
And you do this all the time? You do this
We
all the
try
time?
to go on location as much as we can. We're a not-for-profit foundation, so we work by donations and just however who can support us. That's how we get here.
Oh, that's so amazing, right? That's so amazing. What do you think in regards to this particular case? Do you have any points you could share?
Well, I always go with what my gut tells me and what I think from my first instinct when I hear about it, and I still stand by it. I really think it's somebody that knows who Nancy is and knows her family and knew that this area, knows this house, because I was mentioning earlier, this driveway is very loud. I don't know if you had it on film when the police pulled in.
Oh, yeah.
Just that noise alone, and knowing how quiet this neighborhood is, and a car pulling in here is so loud without all of this happening. Footsteps up that driveway are very loud. And then not knowing what could be in the way, like over there by that tree, there's a tree branch over there and it's quite large. And how did that person not know that that was there, and they would have tripped and fallen on the loud driveway? And then up there's a bunch of rocks coming up into her stepway into the door. How did they know that those rocks were, if they just happened to hit one, it wasn't going to cause a rock avalanche? They knew that area. They knew that those rocks were either tied up there or whatnot, or like they knew. And that's what sticks out to me. And so had it been a random, robbery or wrong house, I feel they would have made a mistake even just up there, because there's a lot of noise. And that's my opinion.
Yeah. What do you think is taking so long to figure it out?
Because of who Nancy is, and You know, they have to cross their T's and dot their I's because there's so much attention on this, plus who her daughter is, plus there have already been some mistakes in this case, you know, and then plus and plus. So now it's like everybody get back to the table and start from square one, but all of us are on day 22, 23, and they're probably going, oh, you know, we gotta, you know, let's hone this in and make sure that when we go out there and, you know, show up to the scene or whatnot, that we don't look like we did the first time around. And I think they're just kind of trying to, you know, do a take two. I'm not sure. Yeah.
Have you ever seen a case where the sheriff calls in the homicide squad right from the beginning, like for kidnapping?
I personally have not.
Oh, okay.
But so there, I don't know if that's typical
Protocol,
or if it has not, if it's happened. But if they called, I mean, I have if there was a homicide, right?
Yeah.
So if there was a homicide, yes. So they must have had something of, you know, indicative. And they did say there was a crime scene. They said that right off, you know, right from the jump.
Right.
They said there's a crime scene here. So maybe they misspoke, but it's hard to say that when they're getting several warrants, and to get one warrant, we know that kind of the protocol, but then to get an additional warrant, that means additional probable cause, right? And that warrant had to be rewritten, and some things had to be changed in there for that probable cause. So they had to find more reasons to go into the house again and again, right? Same with the daughter's house. So what was that? What did they then find out, or what was the tip that came in that was that probable cause to continue those warrants? Because they can't use the same warrant to re-enter the house.
Right.
So what was that? And nobody knows because they're not talking.
Yeah. Wow. That's a very good point. Do you put any credence into the ransom letters?
Like I said, I think one of them had something to make them kind of, you know, shaking their boots, but the rest of them, I really don't think so.
Yeah.
And then I also, you know, maybe they already, you know, discredited that first one that made them shaking their boots, so that could already be moot as well.
Right. Because we know we heard about the white Apple Watch and also a floodlight in the back. I think that was mentioned being broken or something.
Right. But we also don't know if it has been broken or was broken that day.
Right. Right.
We don't know, right? Because now we don't know that. Well, what we do know is that nothing was kept up over here. So are they positive that it was smashed, as in there was a crime, or they're just saying, well, this is the situation here. There's no lights because it's smashed.
Right.
There's two stories there, but they didn't tell us which one that goes with.
Right.
We don't know that. Everyone's just making their own opinion from that little thing that they told us.
Right. Were you shocked that after 20 days, then they start talking about Mexico could be involved and also a second person? Do you think that that's grabbing at the air, or this is normal?
Mexico's an hour away from here.
Right.
Nothing's surprised. They got it. If it was anybody close to me, I'd want them to look everywhere. I'd want them to look in, you know, Egypt. I don't care. Like, find my mother.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So.
Right. Yeah. I'm just a little interested as to, because it's been a whole week since we've heard from her, just to know, you know, maybe that's guidance from the authorities. But
I think absolutely yes. I mean, we have to. She's probably covered cases similar to this. I mean, we know there hasn't been a kidnapping of an 84-year-old woman in a long time. I think the last one I remember was that I researched was 1988 in Wyoming, but she was returned alive, and I don't even know how many days. I think 3 days she was taken for, but no ransom, nothing like that. And so yeah, I don't think even Savannah could say that she's covered a story similar to this, but I'm sure she's covered kidnapping of children or whatnot. So she knows what her position in something like this causes for this media frenzy as well.
Right. You cover so many cases, so I want to ask you, is it normal to go out like a month or two and still try to figure it out and it still gets solved? Is that because you cover so many cases?
Well, I mean, to get solved?
Yeah, you know, eventually.
Absolutely.
So
but for this media to be here, I think after a month it's going to die down. But right now, I think this is all normal. After 4 weeks, I do think it's going to go away. But taking longer than right now, I mean, this is just baby time right now. This is just being developed. It's still in the petri dish in my mind. I mean, it's only 3 weeks, and we know that they're working with not a lot, so it's still building. And I think it's going to take like in my mind, like 40 days. And that's when we're going to get like, boom, this is what happened.
Right, right. We have a lot of people watching. Can you just tell them who about your organization and
So we
so
are
forth?
Crime Scene Collective. We are a Victims Advocacy Foundation. We help victims and members of families that are going through crisis, whether they have a member of the family missing or murdered or anything. We are there for basically the warm blanket around you to get your message out, to get your loved one's picture out there. We'll make flyers. We'll get your story out through MSM, mainstream media, creation, like creators like us, anything. We have outreach. We can get, honestly, we've counted, we've done the math. We can get it to billions of people. We have podcast creators we're connected with, every person you think, and we can get your story out there. That's what we do. We're just there for the victims, for the families, and we're just doing God's work.
And can you just give us an idea of what motivates you to get involved? You seem so passionate about it.
I've always just loved to help people.
Oh, wow.
Really.
That's nice. That's awesome. And she's going to be coming on the channel. I can't wait to get back to New York and bring you on. More
Thank you.
professional. Out here, it's rough, you know?
Yeah, getting
I'm
cold.
just willy-nilly out here, but this is a good experience. You know what I mean?
It is.
But I'm so happy to have met you. You
Yeah.
are like phenomenal. I could listen to you for a mighty long time, you know?
I appreciate it.
All right, one last time, tell them what's your
Crime Scene
company.
Collective. Find us on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, and X. Follow us, support us, like us, all of it.
All
Thank
right,
you very
thank
much
you.
for listening.
Thank
to me.
you.
It was so nice to meet you.
Yeah, same here. I'll be
Have
back
a good
tomorrow and enjoy your night, all
Yeah,
right?
you too.
Thank you. All right. Yes, indeed. All right, guys. So we're wrapping up for tonight. I wanted you guys to be able to see that I was able to figure out how to get it horizontal. But also, I want you to hear from her because she has an organization. I think a lot of people, first time I've heard about a organization quite like that. So that's it. We're here at Nancy Guthrie's home. We're calling it a day, folks. But thank you for tuning in. We'll be back at it tomorrow, streaming live from her house. You can see the police. They're here 24/7. So I'll give you guys a little. There's not a lot to see here, but what in the world? Okay. So behind me, you can see we have the 24-hour surveillance from the sheriff's department. This way we have, you can't see it now, but that's Nancy Guthrie's home. And you can see how dark it is here, even with the lights flashing. When all these lights go away, you can't even see your hand in front of you. So you can only imagine what she must have faced. And look at here, Elaine is hard at it. She's bold, she's at it. Amazing. We still have some final hours here, last of the Mohegans recording. Yes. Hey, how are you? I'm all right. Good deal. I think so. I believe it just left. Oh, okay.
Do you
Yeah.
have his number?
I believe I could reach him for you if
Do
you
you
want.
mind?
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
I'm actually live streaming though.
Huh?
I'm live streaming. Oh,
Oh,
man.
okay. Okay. Is
Mm,
this your chair?
yeah, put it there. You can put it there.
Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah. Okay.
I tried to get here as quick as I could.
And since I'm live, I'll give you a shout out. You're traveling with Tay Tay, right?
Travel with Tay Tay? Yeah,
Okay,
it's not
travel with Tay Tay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I hate to put on the floor, but
Let's see. You want to try this chair?
sorry guys.
See if this will work. Does that work?
Yes.
All right. So I'll leave
Yes,
that.
much
I'll leave
better.
that to your care.
Much better. See?
You may have to put it in a little deeper though, because in
Okay.
case somebody might
Hold on, guys.
snip it. That's good. All right. Good deal.
Yeah. One is for you.
Oh, okay.
Yes, this is
Oh.
for all the streamers, all the
Oh,
independent
okay.
journalists. I was trying. I
Yeah.
should have went live a little bit earlier. Sorry, guys.
No, it's okay.
I
It's
should
all
have
right.
went live a little bit earlier to tell them I was on my way. It takes me a little bit of time to get here.
Right, right.
Trying.
Oh, that's so amazing. Thank you very much. I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
it.
You're
You're far
welcome.
too kind. Thank you.
Napkins and forks, everything is in it.
Oh, wow, what a nice
Baked barbecue
gift.
chicken,
Oh, wow.
smothered fried potatoes and onions, and a salad.
Oh, that's so amazing.
Yeah. Oh wait, I gotta. Is have you seen Brian?
Brian?
I
Um,
know they should still be there.
no, I haven't. Uh, I think they
Brian
all.
handed out a few.
I think they all left.
Oh,
Everybody's gone. You might want to just pull it off tomorrow. That's what would imagine. Okay, but thank you very much for that. Really do appreciate it. Okay, the only problem is streaming this way. I can't really. I have to figure out how to see the comments. This is the difficult part. How do I see the comments? This is crazy. Let's see. Does that comments? Show comments. That shows it there. I can't see the comments. Why is that? Maybe it's because of this format. Why, oh, why I can't see the comments? Well, we have the format, but we can't see the comments. So we're back to another headache here. Can't even see who's there. So it looks like YouTube is going to rule, but at least we did find a way to stream so people can see it on the television. Maybe they're still here. Maybe she did find them. Oh, okay. So she found a few people. Okay. All right. And again, you guys can see this light is flashing in the direction, but this is Nancy Guthrie's home. You guys can see.
so I don't know. Should I just leave it?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
The food, leave it? No, no, I don't think so. I think, are you able to hold it till tomorrow? I think they'll all be back.
Yeah, and they could just heat it up.
Yeah. Man, they literally, um,
I thought it was gonna take me about an hour. It took me. I was live for 3 hours.
3 hours. Wow.
Okay. I won't do this.
Yep.
You go back to the hotel? Tell me your name again. Want, do you eat chicken?
How can I see the comments? This is so irritating.
You too.
Must be
That's okay.
something
I
here
understand. I'm
off.
going home too. All right. You too.
All right. Take care. I'll see you tomorrow. All righty. Okay. Yeah, my pleasure. Thanks. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in tonight. We're going to call it a night now. Um, I really appreciate the support, and we'll be back live again tomorrow. Thank you so much. All right. But we'll have to go live the other way because this doesn't work either. Thank you.